Hi, I'm Court, and I'm from California, and today I'm going to be talking to you about wound care.
There has been an extremely unsettling medical YouTube channel discovered by the subreddit DeepintoYoutube.
Better for you to have an oxygen meter so you don't have to guess. That's because the level of oxygen in the atmosphere isn't adequate enough.
On the YouTube channel, it looks as though women are being forced to talk on camera about medical procedures while being under the influence of drugs.
By an EKG, also known as an electrocardiogram. The recorded P wave represents the constriction of the right and left atrium.
As I look into this more, the results are quite disturbing.
Dr. Edwin Zong recounts the moments before he shot and killed a man attempting to rob him.
On the YouTube channel Court K, there's a series of odd standard medical explanation videos. The unsettling part about this channel is the women on the channel all seem to be under the influence of drugs. There's video showing how to clean an open wound, and the women in the video are extremely bruised. The man behind the camera is Dr. Yan Yarn, who runs an addiction clinic in California that has been known to give out easy prescriptions according to Los Angeles Daily. Digging into Dr. Yarn, it is found that he has actually killed a man and is interviewed by the local media, still in bloody clothes. Let's dig further down into this hole. The email address associated with the YouTube account links to this article written by Dr. Yan Yarn. Dr. Yan Yarn also goes by Dr. Edwin Zong. Edwin Zong killed a man in self-defense who attempted to rob his clinic, where Zong provides Suboxone and other drugs in the Bakersfield, California area. Dr. Zong did this interview about the shooting, still wearing his bloody clothes. Check it out.
Dr. Edwin Zong recounts the moments before he shot and killed a man attempting to rob him.
My G just keep hitting in my head. I thought I'm dead. I was dead.
It happened shortly before 6 p.m. Tuesday at Garden Oasis Medical World on Gordon Street. Zong says he was getting ready to close for the day when a man described as white and in his 40s came inside asking if he takes new patients.
I want to tell him to have a seat.
That is when he says the man began cursing and demanding money.
He just all of a sudden attacked. And then he was so fast. I didn't even see like his face or his hand. And all I know is I feel like my head get a hit.
Zong says he was knocked down to the ground and was pleading for the man to stop beating him.
Finally, I pushed it. I jumped out. Then I grabbed my defense weapon from my drawer. And then they just bang, bang.
The man died just a few feet away in a nearby apartment complex.
Occasionally, your wound may come very violently, and that may mean it contains a superbug or flesh-eating bacteria.
Looking through the videos on Court K's YouTube channel, there is a comment that says, "This guy is a crook. Go to him if you want to stay addicted. He is a worthless person motivated by greed. I'm ashamed to say I was a former patient of his. Do yourself a favor and stay away." Now, this negative comment could have been from a disgruntled former client, so I would take the comment with a grain of salt.
Many of the people in this neighborhood make about minimum wage or so, but they've improved their feng shui by covering all of the dirt with greens.
From what I make of it, he told their girls to do the education videos, and in return they would get their dose of whatever they're on. Also researching Dr. Yarn, he runs an addiction and detox clinic that promotes safe drug use practices and medical prevention. He may have bribed these girls to do the videos, or he asked some of his clients with stereotypical wounds and ailments of addicts to help make a video on proper wound care. Dr. Yarn's email address was linked to this website, Habitat Medicine. The About Us page on Dr. Yarn's website is strange to say the least. There are many areas of the sites that have no information. The entire website is exactly what I'd call ramblings, and it's unfinished. The rambling, nonsensical stories on this page is really something out of the ordinary. There is also a new YouTube channel under the name Grace McBride, with a single strange video uploaded today.
The mind is like a pond, in the same way a wave stirs up the mud from the bottom of the pond. The mind is stirred when thoughts are racing through our heads. When we practice mindfulness, it is as if the water has become still. When the water is still, all the mud that is our stress, worry, and anger sinks back to the bottom and the water becomes clear. When our thoughts do not stir the mind, all of our negative emotions fall away and our mind becomes clear and at peace.
It looks as though Court and Dr. Zong are either married or in a long-term relationship. From the YouTube videos, they seem like weird characters. A lot of the videos seem to be based around Dr. Zong's theory that climate change is leading to lower oxygen levels in the atmosphere, which is making people sick. He also believes that this state is the same as hypoxia in humans, and thus the earth can be treated medically, just as you would be a human patient. It's all pretty out there, and it kind of seems like two people with mental illnesses feeding off of each other. Ultimately, I don't think the YouTube video themselves are sinister as people think, though the people behind them are sketchy.
The black hole takes in the old cosmos body, processes it, then gives birth to a new body.
Dr. Zong's practice was closed after he killed a man, and he doesn't seem to have a practicing clinic up and running again. The YouTube channel is probably his and Courtney's new way to make money by making videos for a mostly Chinese market with American girls as the spokespeople. The other girl, Grace, is a friend of Courtney's. There is a huge online market geared towards Chinese for videos of normal Americans speaking on specific topics or products. This is his medical registration data. Though this is a registered nearby in Lancaster, it has not been updated since March of 2018. He may have stopped practicing medicine then, although some generic websites still list his practice as open. This is where his office is. It seems pretty grim. I've seen him listed on different sites as specializing in wildly different areas: anesthesiology, internal medicine, osteopathy, psychiatry. With the crazy stuff on his Habitat Medicine website, it looks like he's going a little off the deep end, mixing medicine, climate change, and apocalyptic scenarios. But he was already on the path in 2016. Here's a sample from the abstract. The primary objective of this study is to explore the mechanism for developing and deploying an emergency astral response medical system which registers and quickly fires a misfiring cortex. Before he attempted to unleash Big Bang powers on his family along with global neighbors. I don't want to jump to any conclusion, but he doesn't seem like the most trustworthy doctor in town. This comes from the Los Angeles Daily News. Zong, an osteopathic physician who had trained in internal medicine in New York, opened his Bakersfield practice in 2007, situated next to a marijuana dispensary. It was a one-time shop for pain management, addiction treatment, and acupuncture. Though Zong's medical training didn't focus on those areas, he had the necessary DEA waiver to prescribe Suboxone by 2010, records show. Zong had a reputation for writing scripts cheap and fast. According to numerous interviews with former patients, drug treatment professionals, and pharmacy employees in the area, lines of sometimes agitated patients stretched from the waiting room into the parking lot, the street, and the dirt lot across the roads. Patients and neighbors said if the wait was lengthy, the appointments weren't, the patient said. When I walked in for the first time, said Brian Adams, a former patient, Zong said, "What is going on?" I said, "I'm a heroin addict. I need help." He said, "Okay, I'll write you a prescription for Suboxone." No intake, no drug testing, no counseling. I was in and out in 5 minutes. Adams said the price for the visit ranged from $80 to $100 cash to secure the medicine. Patients said far cheaper than anywhere nearby. Staffers at 3 pharmacies in the area said they were concerned about the particularities in Zong's prescription or drug-seeking behavior amongst his patients. Myron Chang, a pharmacist at the Walgreens at 8th Street and Plain Road in Bakersfield, said Zong's prescriptions were suspicious. Staffers noticed odd quantity of pills prescribed, 43, 46, he said. Usually doctors call for 30 or 60 to match a daily dose for a 30-day month, Chang said. When I was researching into Dr. Zong and these weird YouTube channels, I seen a lot of comments from users. Here's one of them, from Cat Lover NJ. The dude himself looks like a drug user pimp. What was up with him wearing his bloody clothes and the crutches? He looks like he's pretending to be disabled. Why isn't the Board of Health investigating this dude? I'm so confused about the news interview and him covered in blood. The reporter and news crew were allowed to walk in a fresh crime scene. He wasn't immediately taken to the hospital after being covered in someone else's blood. The reporter and crew are walking around in a blood containment room. This is also bizarre. Here's my hypothesis so far. The doctor who runs the channel seems to be prescribing these drug-addicted women opioids in exchange for them to narrate these videos for his channel. Judging by the number of videos and their low viewership, the telltale needle sepsis wound, and the fact that the alleged doctor involved his Chinese in these same videos are mirrored on a Chinese language YouTube channel with equal viewership. If this is the case, why does he need these videos narrated by these women? It is pretty basic info that one could find with a Google search. A dedicated, low-quality video doesn't make much sense. Why are there only women? Why did he choose at least somewhat attractive women only? Tails Gum on Reddit says, maybe he is delusional, thinks he's gonna get rich over YouTube and doesn't want his face shown. Judging by what someone said about his book, by what I've seen from the website, and stuff that happened in the video, he seems delusional. Most jobs related to facing public are given to women nowadays. More agreeable people in general and attracted to men, and some women too. Maybe he's just delusional and wants to spend time with attractive women. But then again, all this stuff just happening to one person is kinda weird. Weird YouTube videos, people that seem stoned and talking about stuff they don't know about. A client publicly trashing him on video in which he talks about how he murdered a dude and tried to kill him. The fact that someone tried to kill him, and then again, it's just my imagination. Maybe he happened to be weird. Court K YouTube channel started to answer questions on the YouTube channel. It's underneath Court K, but I'm thinking this is Dr. Yarn. Here's one of them. What do you do now? Say something about medicine, make me proud of you. Oh, maybe society will grow strong if anybody knows where Earth gets its water initially. Oh, society will grow stronger if anyone knows the nature of the climate crisis. Oh, society will survive on those idiots who think too much water from glacier melting will submerge our coastal cities. Say something intelligent about your health. Say something intelligent about planet health. Say something make me proud of the genuine human, non-drug user, non-smoker, non-drunker like you.
And about a month ago, I developed an infection that was about a 2-inch hole in my leg. And since then, I've been healing it at home self-sufficiently, and it's about shrunk a 1/2 inch. And I'll show you what I've been doing to accomplish. Regular warm tap water.
Scarlet Skin says, the wound care video is very disturbing. The girl's leg is covered in bruises and the wound looks to be a large cigarette burn or some sort of ulcer. But I agree that she seems drugged. It's very disturbing. Now here's my thought. Now with all this said, it seems like people are going on Court's YouTube channel and asking if she is on drugs and if she is being held against her will. It is very possible that Dr. Yarn is a nice guy and he is using the channel to take addicts off the street and educate them on the dangers of overdosing, or just simply giving them a job to get them off the streets. It is something to think about.